What's going on, everyone? I'm Scott Oots. We are out here in Anaheim, California. Cody behind the camera. We just looked at a house over here, and now we're going to go ahead and drive the area to see if we can find any other houses we can market to. Of course, I'm going to use my Deal Machine app, so make sure you guys check out Deal Machine. They've got an awesome product. We're going to show you how it works right now.
Let's go for a little ride.
So Anaheim's a really good area. Disneyland's not that far away. We're actually probably only about 5-10 minutes maximum from Disneyland right now.
Chloe, we're going to Disneyland!
So of course it's closed, we can't go there, but otherwise I'd take Cody and we'd go ride the roller coasters or something. Anyways, a lot of questions I get from people is, does Drive for Dollars really work? And that's a great question, because I didn't used to think that it would work, but it does. We make a lot of money off this. My acquisitions team, every time they go to an appointment, they spend 10 to 15 minutes driving around the area to see if they can find any houses that potentially would work.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for them.
Basically what we're looking for is houses that are distressed, right? Some have chipping paint on them, tall grass. That doesn't necessarily mean a distress. We're looking for those houses that really need some work. So we're gonna see if we can find a few. Usually we always find some while we're driving around. So this area, these houses are not old, but they're getting to the point where they're definitely gonna need some remodel. And a lot of times homeowners just don't have the money to put into them. So that's where we come in. We're gonna try to buy that house and we're gonna try to fix it up or wholesale it, whatever our best option is for that one. Let's go down here and see what they've got. This is actually a pretty nice neighborhood, so they may not have a whole lot in here. If you're driving around, don't get discouraged either if you're not finding something right away. You will find it. It's just gonna take a little bit longer. And honestly, I'd rather find one that's really bad instead of leaving with 10 mediocre ones. So there's a lot of multifamily around here, as you guys can tell. These are all apartments right here in front of us. Probably some duplexes, maybe some triplexes around here. So a good area for multifamily. Looks like we're coming up on one right now. I mean, it's questionable. This one over here, it definitely looks a little more aged, doesn't fit in with the neighborhood as much. Most of the other houses have been completely remodeled and this one hasn't. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look and see what this is. Owner occupied. Looks like he bought this house in 1979 for $77,000. And this house is worth $699 right now, or $699,000 right now. So $77,000 the guy bought the house for.
Oh my sweet Jesus.
That's rad.
So we're gonna go ahead and add this one to our mailing list, so it's on there now. All right, so I see one ahead right here at the end of the street. So if you take a look over here, we are in July and the Christmas lights are still up.
And that's the way, I like it. Casey on the Sunshine Band.
Paint's peeling off the side. The house just definitely looks like it could use some work. So we're gonna take a peek and see what this one is. Owner occupied, bought this house in 2012 for $360,000. And the house is worth about $574 based on this now. So we're gonna go ahead and add this one and see what happens. Let's find another one. This house here doesn't look horrible, but see the grass growing in the driveway there. The paint's definitely needs a little bit of work. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that one there and see what that is. So that is owner occupied, bought in 1996 for $161,000. And right now it's worth $717,000. Man, I wish I would have bought houses back then, but again, I'd be too young. So that house there looks like it could be a pretty decent one for us. So I added it to our Deal Machine. So what's gonna happen is Nick in my office is gonna take this list and he is gonna start a mail campaign on this. And we're gonna mail the list every 6 weeks to see if we can get someone that comes through. Now, we do get calls off these. We can door knock them as well. We just don't while we're out here. You could always go up and try to door knock these houses and see if you can get anything from it. You probably will if you do enough of them, but for us, we're just gonna go ahead and send some postcards to them and see if we can get them to give us a call. Right here on our left, you see the house has got some peeling paint on it, needs a little bit of work. So this house here, owner occupied, bought in 2016. So this guy here may not want to sell just because he's bought it that recent. But let's go ahead and just take our picture here. I talk about Deal Machine a lot. Now, Deal Machine was one of the real first Drive for Dollars programs that came out. I know a lot of other ones have come out since, but I've stayed loyal to them just because they keep doing all of these updates, and every update they do, I feel like something gets better. You don't have to stand out in front of someone's house like a creep for 10 minutes trying to pull up all their information. You see how quick that pulls up. So I really like that with Deal Machine, and I think they've done a good job with their interface. So it's fairly inexpensive. If you're in Southern California and you want to be on my driving team, I have an enterprise package for Deal Machine, so we can get you on mine and you can drive for dollars for my team, and then we will pay you if we get a deal off it. So not bad for you if you're spend a lot of time driving around neighborhoods. Maybe you're a UPS driver, maybe you're a mailman, who knows. But if you spend a lot of time in neighborhoods and you're in Southern California or even Dallas, Texas, if we close these deals, you're gonna get paid. So never a bad deal for you guys, getting money for basically doing something you're already doing right now. Hey guys, thanks for watching my Drive for Dollars video out in Anaheim, California. Make sure you click here or here to check out my other videos on wholesaling real estate.